Hey guys, welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you just a little mini drugstore haul I have and give you updates on the drugstore items I bought a few weeks ago so you can know what I thought of those items as well. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Emily. I do some beauty related content on here like hauls. I do some unboxings. I also do some beauty reviews, and I recently just started doing some first impressions with eyeshadows. So if that sounds interesting to you, feel free to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get into the little haul. First, I actually have something that I picked up at Ulta and forgot to show you guys. This is from Tony Moly and is their Cat's Perfect Eye Contour Stick. Now this is actually an eye like moisturizing stick, so you can see that it's got the cap there. I have it on today and I've been using this every day, and so far I really like it, but if I just swatch it, you can kind of see there's a little bit of shimmer. I really like that. Personally, it brightens up my under eye area. I also really like it because it's very moisturizing. I always need a little extra moisture on my eyes in the morning, especially because I do have drier eyes and sometimes that makes it harder for shadows to stick. So having something like this is really nice and I've been enjoying it so far, but I did pick this up at Ulta like I said, and I forgot to mention it in my Ulta haul. Next, for what I actually got at the drugstore, is just 3 items. So I have the Milani eyeshadow primer, and I believe this was $5.99. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm excited to try it out. I've heard really good things about this eyeshadow primer, and I have been enjoying the e.l.f. one that I'm going to be talking about, so I am excited to try this out and see how they compare. Next, I have the NYX Professional Makeup Color Correcting Concealer, and these are cream products. It's got the 6 different shades. I have been wanting to get these because I do have some dark circles under my eyes, and I'm hoping that maybe the peachy shade in here will help with that. Also, I have a little bit of redness in here, and it's just been getting, I don't want to say worse, but it's been getting more noticeable, and I think it's just because I'm wearing lighter foundation since it's the summer. So I wanted to pick up a green color corrector as well, and since this had both in them along with some other ones, I figured I would get the whole palette, and it wasn't super pricey. I want to say it was around $10. And then the last thing I picked up was the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Fair Ivory. I've been wanting to try this out for a while. This is $10. I've been really wanting to try this out, so I'm excited to give this a go. I wanted something that was a little bit more full coverage, and I want to see how long this actually lasts. It says it will last 24 hours. I'm not going to ever have makeup on for 24 hours, I hope. Well, no, I definitely have. I hope going forward I don't have makeup on for 24 hours, but I will see how long this lasts, if it lasts throughout the day, if it actually works. Very excited to give this a try. That was everything I got. Now I'll show you some of the items that I got last month and review them. If you did watch my drugstore haul video, I did have all of these items in there. I will link that video down below and put a card up here if you want to watch the drugstore haul video. So let's get into the products. First up, we have the e.l.f. primers. We have the Poreless Putty Primer and the eye primer. Here's the Poreless Putty Primer. You can see I've used quite a bit of it. I use this one almost every day. I really have been enjoying it. Actually, you can kind of see through at the bottom. It's hard to see on camera, but right in the middle, I've actually hit the bottom. I'm going through it pretty quickly. I just love this because it not only blurs your pores, but it's also very hydrating. That's not always common with a poreless primer, at least in my experience. So I am really enjoying this one. It's definitely one of my favorite primers, and it's only $8, which like you can't beat that. So you can see it's just like a pink type of color, and then you just blend it in. It gives just a nice natural sheen to your hand. So that's the primer, and this is, in my opinion, a real dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas primer. I've used that before, and I definitely think they perform very similar, and this one's a lot cheaper. Then we have their eye primer, and this is the All Day Stay eyeshadow primer. Now I got this off their website. I have not seen this anywhere in stores, but I really like this primer. I think it's really nice. It definitely has helped my makeup to stay. I know I complained, I think it was in my Ipsy mystery bag, about the Balm Cosmetics eyeshadows because I could never get them to stay to my eyes. This eyeshadow primer makes them stay to my eyes. They still crease sooner than other eyeshadows I have, but it sticks to my eyes for once. It isn't creased in like 2 hours, so that's nice. It's just a clear translucent type color. Probably can't even really tell, but it is a little bit tacky, and it just comes out kind of in this pinky translucent like pearl color. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, but it works really well, and it's $4, I think. Next, also from e.l.f., we have the Bite Size eyeshadow palettes. So if you watch my haul video, I said I wasn't going to keep all 6 of these, and then I did. I have all 6 eyeshadow palettes. I think there are 2 more I don't have, the pumpkin pie and the acai one. I'm probably not going to buy either of those. The pumpkin pie one doesn't really appeal to me. The acai one I don't think I'd really get a lot of use out of because it's just blues, and I have all of those colors. I don't need them, but I have the other 6 colors. I have the hot jalapeno one on my eyes today. I also paired it with a single shadow that is gold to put in the center. I really like this eyeshadow palette. I wear this particular one a lot, and I used all the colors. I have the matte lighter green on my crease. I have the shimmery green on the inner part of my lid, the dark green on the outer corner of my lid, and the gold just in the inside. And then I also used an eye brightener just to do under the brows and stuff. But I really like these palettes. All of them are pretty nice. They're all very pigmented, all very blendable. The only complaint I have is actually this cream and sugar one. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is broken. I store them all the same. It's not like I do anything different, but for whatever reason, this particular shimmer shadow, it must be the formula that it's not packed as densely, and it's kind of starting to crumble. I've like pulled chunks of it out whenever I've opened this. Don't love that, but I did pay $3, so I'm not going to be too angry about it, but I just wanted to note that. But yeah, these palettes are really great. They're $3 each. I highly recommend trying them out if you haven't. It's $3. They work really well. You can pick these up at Target. You can also pick them up off the website if you want to get multiple. So I really, really like these. Okay, next up, also from e.l.f. is the Total Face Sponge. So I've been using this. I used it to apply my foundation today. It's okay. I kind of prefer the orange one I had. I'm not gonna lie. I will say that this one I think absorbs less product than the orange one, but it's not as bouncy as the orange one was. So I think I prefer the orange one in how it felt on my skin, but I will say this definitely absorbs a lot less product than that one did, and I do like that it's got this flat edge. It makes it a little bit easier to apply my foundation all over my face, but I just wanted to note that. But yeah, not a bad sponge, just not my favorite. Next up, this is the last product from e.l.f. This is their Jelly Pop Juicy Gloss in the shade Watermelon, and I kind of hate this. When I first smelled this in the tube, it smelled fine, and now it just smells very strongly of artificial watermelon. I don't know why, but when I put it on my lips the first time, it smelled so strongly of artificial watermelon, I automatically wanted to take it off. It's so strong. I'm probably gonna see if my sister wants to try this out, just because I can't take the smell, and it's on your lips, so you're constantly smelling it. So it's not ideal. But I will say the gloss formula is fine. It isn't too thick. It sits very comfortably on the lips. I actually really like the formula of the gloss. It's just the smell. I can't take the smell. It's so artificially fragranced. It's amazing. And then I have the Covergirl Skin Milk Foundation in the shade Porcelain. I have this on my face today. And like I said, this is on my face today. It's not my favorite foundation. I honestly don't know how this is considered a foundation because my Thrive Cosmetics CC cream has more coverage than this, and it's a CC cream. A foundation should have more coverage than a CC cream, generally speaking. So I don't know how this is a foundation, but I don't hate it. It's just very, very light coverage, like lighter coverage than I would like. I use a lot more concealer when I do use this, and I'm honestly just trying to use it up. It's not something that I'm probably going to repurchase. I will say that it feels fine on my skin. The only thing was the first time I applied it right here, just right under my eyes, like the cheek area, I got a little bit of a weird tingling sensation the first time I wore it, but it didn't do it again after that. So I don't know what that was, but that was a little concerning. And it doesn't necessarily hold up the best because the setting spray I'm about to show you makes it hold up, I think, a lot better than it would otherwise. I mean, you can kind of see it around my nose. It's hard to tell, but it actually sets into my pores on my nose and like right around it. So that's not great. Okay, and then we have also from CoverGirl, the lipstick duo thing. I don't remember what this was called, like the Outlast lipstick. And it's in the shade Rose Currant. So you have the liquid lip and then you have the balm that goes on top of it. So I'm actually gonna insert a picture right here of this on my lip after I had eaten and the balm had come off. I will say this lasts amazingly. It's great. It lasts all day. You have no issues, but when you go to eat, you'll need to definitely reapply this lip balm because it makes your lips really dry and it settles into the cracks of your lips. That's not something I obviously want to happen. Just make sure you keep reapplying the lip balm. It's also not very comfortable to wear without the lip balm, so you definitely need both of them together, but it lasts all day. It doesn't transfer at all, which is great. You can put it on while you're eating and just reapply the lip balm and you're fine. I didn't really notice a lot of color coming off when I was eating. Okay, and then the last two products are actually Milani products that were in my Ulta haul. Now, I haven't been using these for a full month, but I just wanted to give you an update because I've been using these for 2 weeks now. So first, let's talk about the concealer. I have this on today. I am really liking this concealer. It is very full coverage and I really like that, especially when I'm wearing the Covergirl foundation with it. Since the Covergirl foundation is so light, it's really nice to have something like this that's a little bit more full coverage, and I use it to cover up my blemishes because it does match my skin tone. And then this Milani Make It Last setting spray. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is the best drugstore setting spray I've ever used. I was using some of the Cover FX High Performance setting spray, which is a high-end brand. That Cover FX setting spray has not been as good as this one, and this one's $8.99 and that Cover FX one is like $25. So I would definitely say get the Milani, but this has a really natural finish to it. I really like it. It makes my makeup last all day. I think it honestly helps some of my makeup, like the Covergirl foundation or even the eyeshadows, last longer. I'm a big fan of this setting spray. I really enjoy it. Guys, that is all for today. Those were all of my drugstore reviews and a couple extra finds I had. So let me know down in the comments below if you have tried any of these products, what you think of these products. Let me know. Don't forget before you go to give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button if you're into beauty related content. Also, I did want to ask real quick, if you are still here paying attention, if you guys would be into me doing some more try on videos or more first impression videos. I'm just curious. I want to kind of get the feel out. So guys, that is all for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good one.